This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Within 53 points of the lead, so we've got a great point battle, as we always do in the Craftsman Truck Series. Oh, we got trouble already.
Ken Weaver getting spun around on the backstretch. That's coming out of turn number 2, and that's where it's the tightest.
Remember, that's where we saw all the trouble last year trying to get this race finished. Multiple green-white checker flag. The yellow flag is out right now. Multiple green-white checker attempts at finishing this race.
Only 2 laps in the books as the first caution flies from Gateway International Raceway. The Dodge Ram Tough 200 is underway, but we are now on caution.
Get turned around. You see a little bit of a jumble. He just got a little bit loose. He got a little bit loose entering the corner, almost caught it, and then the thing finally went around on him. Doesn't look like there was any contact from any other truck, and I don't think he hit anything. Just ran across the curb there on the inside of the series win ever.
Wendy?
This is Timothy Peters' second start this season. He finished 18th in Martinsville. Oh, and there's trouble on the track.
Kelly Sutton getting spun around in that Team Copaxson 0-2. She'll bring it to a stop. Again, that's coming out of turn 4. And she stops right in front of the entrance to pit road. She'll make it down pit road, and our second caution of the night will come out.
She did a good job holding the brakes, not sliding back up in front as we saw earlier. Kelly was in turn. She got up a little bit on the high side over in turns 3 and 4. Maybe got her right rear out of the groove a little bit. Came around down, and you see her able to maintain control and not back up into the racetrack as we see the second place truck of Jack Sprague. See Chad Chapman trying to make his way underneath Terry Cook again. A lot of smoke you can see right out the back of Terry Cook's truck. Ken Weaver probably will get a black flag from NASCAR. If he didn't that lap, he will definitely get one this lap.
He slows down, goes to the inside as the smoke continues to bellow out of the back of the 20.
Looks like Jeff Hensley, his crew chief, has made some adjustments and maybe made that truck a little bit better. Looked like we had a truck up against the wall.
Todd Cleaver.
Not sure if he hit the wall or whether he just slid up there to the wall.
Caution has come out. Our 4th caution of the night. Todd Cleaver bringing this one out on lap 60. We've completed 59. And so the dominant truck of the night has been the Ultra Motorsports Mopar Dodge of Ted Musgrave.
But NASCAR said, you're a little too quick, David, so he does have to come in for a penalty, pass-through penalty for David Rudiman for going too fast down pit road. Deborah Renshaw is spinning.
That's Deborah Renshaw into the wall on the inside of the track on the backstretch, and she hit pretty hard on the front of that truck. She got wild coming out of turn number 2. Now what does David Rudiman do? And we've got some other trucks that are down on pit road, but no caution flag until now. The caution flag has come out, and that's the 5th caution. Now you've got trucks that are really, really in trouble that are sitting on pit road.
You know, David off for turn number 2. You see her, she was on the inside. She got a little bit loose, and when she did, she had to chase her truck up the hill. She actually made a little contact with Kelly Sutton, turned the wheels hard left to try to avoid Kelly, and unfortunately lost it back into the truck. Made some pretty hard contact with the...
Can a Setzer catch Ted Musgrave? Well, he can if the caution comes out. And sure enough, for the 6th time tonight, the caution has come out. Ken Weaver got spun around in turn number 4. We take a look at why this caution is out.
Yeah, Ken was all by himself. He lost the truck, overcorrected. He almost ran into Jack Sprague, but fortunately turned back to the right, but made some contact with the outside wall. There you see another look, and he gets sideways, overcorrects it, almost has it saved, but just turns away from Jack Sprague at the last instant. Makes some contact with the safer barriers. Great job by St. Louis to put safer barriers in the corners of this race.
We're hearing, because of that caution coming out, look at Chase Montgomery getting up on the wall. This is before the 16 of Jack Sprague throwing the smoke back and possibly some fluids on the track. And then he took the checkered flag. Ted Musgrave looking to become the only driver to ever repeat at Gateway International Raceway. We've had 7 races, 7 different winners. This could be the first repeat winner as they come out of 4 down the front stretch. The green flag flies and we're back to racing.
Oh, Dennis Setzer missed a gear. You saw the smoke and see Ricky Craven. Look at the gap that Ted Musgrave. It looked like Dennis Setzer missed a gear. What a horrible break there. What a good break for Ted Musgrave.
A horrible break for Dennis Setzer, Ricky Craven, Mike Skinner, all of those drivers wanting to try to have a shot at Ted Musgrave. Musgrave with another great restart out in front of this pack. Has already separated himself from the pack. Oh, problems back in 4th and 5th. Ricky Craven gets way too high.
Mike Skinner and Ricky Craven got together going in turn number 3. It forced Ricky Craven way up the racetrack. He's going to lose a number of positions.
White flag flies. It is Ted Musgrave, Dennis Setzer, Jimmy Spencer, and the Team ASE Dodge makes his way up into 3rd. 4th is Mike Skinner, and rounding out the top 5 is Rick Crawford.
Ricky Craven has fallen all the way back into the 10th position. What a horrible break. But let's take nothing away from Ted Musgrave. What a dominating performance.
Unbelievable performance for Ted Musgrave today. He's led all but 2 laps as he comes out of turn number 4. He will see the checkered flag and become the first ever repeat winner at Gateway. Spencer holding on for his 2nd place finish. Jimmy Spencer with a great run makes it all the way up into 3rd. Mike Skinner holds on for 4th. Rick Crawford rounding out the top 5.
A 1st and a 3rd for Ultimate Motorsports. What a great job by this one team. Now Ultimate Motorsports is tied again with Jack Roush for all-time wins in the series.
A lot of things took place with that win for Ted Musgrave. He became the 6th driver in the history of the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series to go over the $3 million mark, and it looks like a few conversations taking place there between Mike Skinner and Ricky Craven.
Well, Ricky Craven is not happy with how Mike Skinner took over that 3rd position. They drove down side by side into turn number 3. Mike Skinner essentially lost control, had to chase his truck up the hill. When he did, Ricky Craven was there, slid him up the hill, and really cost Ricky Craven 5 or 6 positions. Anyway, with Mike Skinner and Ricky Craven, you see Mike Skinner drive to the inside. He drives that thing way down in turn number 3. Is not able to stay on the bottom of the racetrack. Gets a little bit loose, has to chase it, and he pushes Ricky Craven up out of the group. You see Rick Crawford go by, Bobby Hamilton along with everybody else in the top 10.
Jimmy Spencer taking advantage of that as well. Ted Musgrave pulls the number 1 Mopar Dodge right up against the fence and does a burnout. Smoke flying. Again, I mentioned $3 million career winnings for Ted Musgrave. That's his 16th career win and 104 starts in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Craftsman Truck Series post-race show. And on pit road, we see Ricky Craven and Mike Skinner discussing what took place right there on that last lap where Ricky Craven backed up. This is taking a look at them just after they got out of their truck, so they hopefully discuss this and they'll walk away friends, we hope. Well, we'll find out. Let's go down and talk to Wendy, who's with both of them.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.